Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're counting down our picks for the most thrilling, the most exciting live events we've experienced in Fortnite.
If Galactus keeps absorbing the 0 point at that rate, we'll all be looking at a full reality collapse.
Number 10, The Meteor, Chapter 1, Season 3. This live event was a simple one going all the way back to when Fortnite was just gaining traction. Players got to experience a beautiful meteor shower that seemed to pop out of nowhere. However, the biggest surprise was when the shower showed no signs of stopping and started getting closer to the map. Many began speculating what this was all leading up to, with most claiming Tilted Towers was about to be leveled. In the end, we said goodbye to Dusty Depot, and it helped birth the idea of live in-game events within Fortnite. Since then, each idea has gotten crazier and crazier, as you'll see throughout the rest of our list. Number 9, The Cube, Chapter 1, Season 5. By this point, we were getting used to mysterious occurrences within Fortnite. Then, this giant purple cube showed up. Players were initially confused as to what the purpose of this entity was, until one day it started to move. We remember the hysteria over this as legions of players and content creators were trying to guess what it was doing, where it was going, and what it could all lead up to. What we got were several enigmatic runes sprouting in the cube's wake and the eventual creation of the floating island we'd see in the following season. Number 8, Operation Skyfire, Chapter 2, Season 7.
I found the abduction chamber housing the bombs. Once this patrol passes, I'll get you out of here.
The Zero Crisis finale was pretty great, but Operation Skyfire surpassed everything with an almost Destiny 2-like ending. With a plan to finally bring an end to the mothership, you and your friends board the ship with explosives while sneaking past alien soldiers.
Brace yourself!
Once you find the core, it appears empty until, big reveal, the cube from Chapter 1 was responsible for the whole thing. It was such an epic setup for Season 8's story surrounding the mysteries of the Golden Cube. Number 7, The End, Chapter 2, Season 8.
The next reality is
It was almost hard to believe that Chapter 2 was drawing to a close, and it was coming a tad quicker than Chapter 1's ending did. After seeing the way Epic suddenly brought an end to the first chapter, how do you pull off the same scale of wonder a second time? Well, let players witness the birth of a colossal cube queen that calls upon a race of aliens to invade. Of course, the biggest, most mind-bending moment was when we all saw the island getting flipped upside down, revealing the map we'd be playing on for Chapter 3. Number 6, Fracture, Chapter 3, Season 4. It's sort of bizarre how Chapter 3 ended so soon compared to the other chapters. However, it did wind up getting one of the coolest finales. Fracture brought everything to a close for the 0 Point Saga as the 4 players attempted one final defense on the reality tree. As the title implies, the island gets completely fractured with all sorts of locations floating by their lonesome. It all ends with chrome vortexes all over the place and the eventual assembly of a brand new island, leading us into Chapter 4. Number 5, The Big Bang, Chapter 4, Season 5. This was a wild ride. With the OG season rubbing some players the wrong way, some folks were wondering whether Fortnite was starting to lose steam. Far from it. The Big Bang was an 11-minute long teaser of what was to come in Chapter 5 Season 1. racing with cars from Rocket League, a Lego-fied game mode, and even a Guitar Hero-like segment where we got to see famed rapper Eminem perform Lose Yourself, one of his most iconic songs. And it all capped off with a massive Marshall Mathers destroying the world while singing Godzilla.
I'm on the toilet bowl, I got a trailer full of money and I'm paid for, I'm not afraid to pull them. Man, stop.
Number 4. The Device, Chapter 2, Season 2. The Device has gone down as a fan-favorite event, and for good reason. The agency was a fun addition to the lore and first introduced the concept of heists into Fortnite. But the big question was, what exactly is this shady organization planning? What's the goal? Well, it was to finally rid the world of the ever-closing storm.
Wait, hold on. It's not just a storm. What does that mean?
Things quickly started getting trippy as buildings and the Device itself began getting pulled into the ground and screens began glitching out. It was as if the entire universe imploded and endured a hard reset, and it was awesome.
Wait. Can you hear me? Hear me?
Number 3. The Devourer of Worlds, Chapter 2, Season 4. So far, this has been the only time where an outside IP has had a hand in Fortnite's story, at least at this level. The Devourer of Worlds began just before Chapter 2's 4th season ended, when Galactus first emerged from outside the map.
Beginning transport? Now. And away we go.
From the level of interactivity between Galactus and the environment to Iron Man and Wolverine's involvement, this event was wild in how it managed to continue a somewhat cohesive narrative while roping in Marvel Comics for an epic crossover.
You did it!
Number 2. The Final Showdown, Chapter 1, Season 8. One of the coolest additions to Season 8 was the giant mecha that stood towering above Pressure Plant. Would be a shame if it wasn't used for something cool, and Epic knew what we'd all been wanting the second we saw it. Seeing the sudden appearance of the Devourer immediately told us the mecha was about to come alive from one of the most explosive fights we had seen in Fortnite by this point. And that climactic end where Neil Tilted's statue turned out to be a sword, truly one of the greatest events to ever happen in the game. Number 1. The End, Chapter 1, Season 10. This one was an event no one could have ever forgotten. It was already bizarre that we jumped from regular numbers to a Roman numeral, but we didn't expect this momentous milestone to mark a monumental maneuver into an ever-changing landscape. As the finale to the end event in Chapter 1, a black hole emerged and spent roughly a day and a half pulling in sections of the map. Eventually, the entire world was wiped. Fortnite went offline for 2 whole days as many were wondering what was about to happen to the game itself. This signified how Fortnite was about to solidify itself in today's pop culture, and since then, massive transitions like this have been a touchstone ending to every season. What was your favorite event in Fortnite? Did it make our list? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays for more great videos every day.